to First Bell. I am your host, Kimberly Dunn, and this show represents elementary schools that are doing outstanding jobs with teachers teaching your child the benefits of gaining a great education. Now let's head inside Forest Hill and see all that they have to offer.
Welcome to Forest Hill Elementary School, the home of the Lions.
Keeping students engaged in learning is a big part of the learning experience here at Forest Hill Elementary School. And here to tell us a little bit more about that is the school's principal, Miss Sharon Smith. How are you doing today?
I'm fine. Welcome to Forest Hill.
Oh, thank you so much for having us and for welcoming us into your school. Tell us some of the goals and maybe the mission of the school.
Well, our mission here at Forest Hill is to educate the whole child, not just academically, but socially, emotionally, and physically.
And so, do y'all have any specific goals that you set each year, not just for your students, but also for the teachers?
We do. Every year we try to start the year off with a theme, and our theme this year was believe. Because if you believe in yourself, you can accomplish anything.
Yes.
So we try to instill that in our kids and make them lifelong learners and productive thinkers.
Yes. So what has been one of the greatest success stories that you have seen in the students?
This year, just their attitudes. They're excited about coming to school. We started the year off with a carnival, and we've done that for the past 2 years because we want it to be a place not only where they learn, but they feel loved and they feel wanted, and they're excited about coming to school and participating.
Yes. And so what would you say is the most rewarding thing for you, being a principal and being an educator?
Just being with kids every day.
Yeah.
This is the greatest job ever. Every day is different. You never know what you're going to get. It's like Christmas every day.
So what are some of the programs and clubs and activities that y'all have to offer here, just to name a few?
We offer lots of things. We have an archery team, we have a math team, a spelling bee team, we have a school choir, a dance team, a Zumba team, art club, and our kids, they take music and art.
I wish I had a few of those things while I was in elementary school.
I know.
There's so much now that they offer. Well, thank you so much for taking time to share a little bit about your school with us. And now we're going to take a closer look at some of the activities that Forest Hill Elementary has to offer.
But where are my blue skies? Where's the love and the joy that you promised to tell me it's alright? I almost gave up, but a power that I can't explain fell from heaven like a shower now. I smile, even though it hurts, I smile. I know God is working, so I smile. Even though I've been here for a while, I smile. It's hard to look up when you've been down.
We are joined now with Miss Kirsten Glover, who is the director of the choir, and two students, Sonia Moore and Olivia Barnes. Thank y'all so much for joining me today. So, what are some of the requirements to get into a choir?
The students of Forest Hill Elementary School are required to have a C average. They are required to exhibit all of the character traits. They are also considered to be leaders of the school with outstanding academic performance in the classroom as well as in the community.
Wonderful. So, what got y'all interested in joining the choir?
Well, first, I would have some time out from work.
From work? Where do you work at?
I mean, in my classroom.
Oh, okay, from classwork. Yeah, so that was what really got you interested in joining the choir?
And plus, my mother told me I'd get a scholarship.
Yes.
I could get a scholarship.
Very true. And what got you interested in joining?
Well, when I was in 4th grade, I always saw everybody in choir, and I always said that when I get in 5th grade, I want to participate in at least one after-school activity. So when I saw choir, I was like, that would be good. That's a good choice.
Yes, and y'all did an amazing job performing. So what are some performances and events that you have gone to with the choir?
The students actually had an opportunity to perform at the It Starts With Us campaign. They've been requested for several other activities, other events in the community. The students have performed a service project service projects with various nursing homes, HEPA, independent living, Twin Oaks, Cogborn, and also the students had the opportunity to perform at the Mobile Museum of Art. So they have a plethora of things to do. They are really enjoying themselves, and this is a great opportunity for our students to serve the community.
Yes, wonderful. So what are some things that y'all tell maybe your other students about encouraging them to join the choir?
I encourage students to join the choir because it's a service group, so like they can be helping somebody. Like for instance, one time we went to a homeless shelter, and when we went there, we saw all the people, their faces lit up when we sung. So that's why I like inspire them, because they can help another person. They may not realize what they are.
Yeah, just like that song that you sang about smiling. It makes people smile, doesn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
It's good to see them smile. Well, we are so looking forward to seeing all of the high notes that this choir continues to hit. One way that Forest Hill Elementary is keeping their children involved in learning is through Zumba. And here to tell us all about their Zumba club is the instructor, Miss Deanna Franklin. Thank you for joining me today.
Thank you for coming.
So, how long has Zumba been a part of Forest Hill Elementary?
For about 2 months now.
2 months, and have you been the instructor the
Yes,
whole time?
I have.
Wonderful. So, what was kind of the initiative to get Zumba?
Well, we were looking for a way to keep our kids healthy and to keep them, and for them to have a little fun after school, but it also helps them with cultural awareness. It also develops confidence and self-esteem in the children, and it also develops a sense of memory for them. So it was a fun way for them to exercise and get healthy.
Yes, I completely agree. And so, what is one of the missions for Zumba? Do you have some goals that you may have set for the class?
Well, I just want them to be a healthier kid by the time we're finished, and to be able to enjoy music, different kinds of music, not just the kinds of music they hear at home, but music, all kinds of music.
Yes. And so, after their Zumba class, do you see a difference in the behavior of the children?
I do.
So, are they calmer? Does it make them more aware of their surroundings?
More aware of their surroundings, not necessarily calmer, but definitely more aware of their surroundings.
Yes, and so definitely getting them involved, I'm sure, is a great way to release some of that energy.
Yes,
so
yes.
Definitely seeing you
Yes.
and watching you lead them is so exciting. And so how is it being a teacher and an instructor?
Sometimes it's hard, but at the end of the day, Zumba is like a stress reliever. So it's a way for us to dance and not worry about whatever happened today, but we just have fun.
Yes, well, I'll let you get back to instructing
All
your
right.
class. Thank
Thank
you so
you.
much for speaking with us. We're going to speak to 2 of their students next. Stick with us. I am now here with 2 members of the Zumba Club, Tavares and Jakayla. How are y'all doing today?
Good.
Those are some pretty cool dance moves, yeah?
Yeah.
So how long have you been in the Zumba Club?
About 3 weeks.
About 3 weeks. And what about you?
Almost 3 weeks.
Almost 3 weeks. What got you interested in joining the Zumba Club?
I love to be active and I like to dance.
Yeah, and you like some of those moves that they're doing too? When you go home, do you teach your parents some of your moves?
Yes.
Yeah. And how do you encourage maybe some of your other classmates to join Zumba?
By showing them the moves like that, make them fun.
Yes. So when you show them the moves, do they get excited and say, oh, I should join Zumba too? Can y'all show me a few of these moves that they're doing? What's your favorite move to do, Michaela?
I like to do this one.
All right, I think I'm ready to join the Zumba Club. Y'all stay with us. We're gonna chasse over to dance. All We are now here with the dance club, and here to tell us a little bit about what they have going on is one of the instructors, Miss Bridget Holloway. Thank you so much for meeting with us and telling us all about dance.
Thank you. We have two groups, our dance team. We have the Cubettes, which is our first and second graders, and we have our Lionettes, which are third grade through fifth grade. We chose a group of girls who enjoy the art of dance, and we teach them different forms of dance, lyrical, hip hop, jazz, ballet, just to introduce them to the different styles of dance.
Yes.
We also want to incorporate the vocabulary that some dancers use when instructing, a dance class.
Yes.
Currently, we're working on a production with the Wiz with our choir, and just have a group of girls.
Yes. So, is there like an application process, or?
The process, they had an application they had to fill out. Their current teacher had to list their behavior, good conduct, grade of C, at least a C average in all classes. So we chose based off of not only their ability or their craft of dance, but as well as their academics and behavior in the classroom.
Yes, wonderful. So what are your favorite parts of dance?
I like jazz better.
You like jazz better? Jazz is your favorite type of dance? What about you?
My favorite kind of dance is hip hop.
Hip hop, wonderful. So how do you tell maybe your other classmates to get involved?
I think they're really good. I think that they could come in, they'll just like it.
Yeah, they would like it. How would you get them to get involved?
See, you have to work very hard to make sure they're all together, and it's just fun.
Yeah. So are there any performances that y'all have already done? I know you said that y'all are working on one with the choir, but what are some that you've already been to?
We did a dance for our Christmas program that was in December. We also did a Michael Jackson tribute to Senator Vivian Figures for our Black History program, which was in February.
Yes.
And we're currently working on the Wiz with the choir. So and that's coming probably end of April, maybe sometime in May.
Okay. So Derica and Amber, will y'all show me maybe some of your favorite dance moves real quick? Just one of your favorite, real quick.
Mine would be the cross step.
Cross step. That was cute. What about you, Amber?
And mine is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Awesome. Well, we're going to go back here and join some of your teammates, so maybe they can show me some dance moves that y'all are working on. Sound good?
Yep.
All right, stick with us.
It is an exciting time of change in the world of education, where technology is being used to engage our learners. And here in the Mobile County Public Schools, we're embracing those changes and moving forward into this new era of learning. It's our vision to be the premier educational system where students engage in multiple pathways, leading to success in a global society. Education for the future. It starts with us.
All right. Wow. Y'all have some pretty cool dance moves. Thank you so much for showing me, even though I was probably very bad. Well, y'all. Well, everyone stay tuned and hang tight because we have a lot more coming up on First Bell.
I started off at Fondy Elementary, then I went to Azalea Middle School, and then Davidson High School for my high school years. The Mobile County Public School system prepared me for my career by showing me why it was so important to give back. I am involved with the Big Brother Big Sister program, and I've been paired with a young boy that was in the 3rd grade and is now finishing up the 4th grade, and it gives me an opportunity to give back and help mentor him.
Ready? Okay. This is Dawes Intermediate, home of the Hawks. Welcome to our school.
Keeping students engaged in learning plays a huge role here at Dawes Intermediate. And here to tell us a little bit more about it is the school's principal, Miss McClung. How are you today?
Great, how are you?
Good. Thank you so much for talking with us about your school.
Oh, we're excited to have y'all come out.
So what are some of the different clubs and organizations that you offer here at Dawes?
We offer so many clubs at Dawes. We have the our Dawes Dancers, a dance team. We have our Dashers, which is a running club. We have a Lego club, we have a robotics team, we have a technology team, and I made some notes so I wouldn't forget. We've got a K-Kids club, which is a community service club.
Oh, wow.
We have a Good News club, which is a Christian club. We have a drama club, we have a choir, we have a Dawes Designer Club where the students design and make arts and crafts.
Oh, yes.
And we have an Unplugged Gamers Club where we bring back old school board games and teach students to get off of their phones and the games of the that are popular right now and go back to old school. So, and then in addition to that, our most active per se club would be our student council.
Yes, and that's who we have right behind us.
And we're so proud to announce that they are one of 9 schools in the state of Alabama who have received the national recognition for an Honor Council of Excellence for student councils.
Wow, so what are some of the roles that they have played here at Dawes?
Oh, they play a lot of roles from helping make decisions of the school. They meet with the student council advisor and myself to help improve our school and work towards our continuous improvement. They greet all of our guests and visitors of the school, and they are a very active fundraising student council group where they look for areas of need in our community and problems that exist in our community and ways to solve those problems.
And now I understand that y'all are the recipient of the Blue Ribbon Lighthouse School of Excellence Award. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
The Blue Ribbon Lighthouse School of Excellence Award is an award that's a national award given to us where we had some outside evaluators come in, and we asked for them to come in to evaluate us and give us a sense of where we are with other schools in the nation and give us opportunities to look for unique ways to improve. And so they came in and looked at 9 areas of our school, ranging from school culture to our how we focus on students, our leadership components, our professional community, how we integrate technology with instruction, and how we really work to
just a well-rounded
develop our
school.
teachers as well. Yes, and we ranked on their rubric excellent in all 9 categories, and that's the only way to get the award. So we're very proud to receive that national award.
Wonderful, and this is a very prestigious award
Thank you.
as well.
Yes, it is.
And will you tell us just a little bit about what sets your school apart?
I think Dawes Intermediate has a lot of unique features that we work for the students. One is we start the day, we start the school year in the day looking and reviewing our school mission, and the students work with the teachers to create a classroom mission statement. And they end their day with the plus delta to review the great things that happened that day, the opportunities that we as a faculty and they as students have to improve each day. And they learn to solve problems that way, and that if there's an opportunity for improvement, they have to pose a solution or a prescription to fix it.
Yes.
And this helps them become reflective problem solvers and prepare to go home and talk to their families about how their day was. We have a lot of different things that we offer too at the school. We have brain-friendly classrooms where our teachers look towards, toning down colors in a classroom, putting plants in the room to circulate oxygen, hydration stations, things like that. We also have our students, we teach them how to set goals, and they have goal sheets for every subject that they work on each quarter. And we display the class average of the goals and how they're meeting those outside the classrooms, just like we have goal boards outside on the street of our school, where our community can see how we're making progress with our goals as well.
Wonderful. Well, y'all have so much going on here at Dawes, and thank you for taking the time to tell us a little bit about it.
Well, thank you for coming on out.
Yes, ma'am. Up next, we are going to take a closer look at one of the clubs and organizations, the Technology Club. So y'all stay with us. Technology is constantly changing, upgrading, and impacting the world we live in. And here at Dawes Intermediate, they have a technology team. And to tell us a little bit about it is the team's leader, Miss Brooks, and she also has 2 students with us. Thank you for talking with us about your team today.
Thank you for coming.
So what does it take to be on the tech team?
Right now I have 4th and 5th graders. They are selected by teacher recommendation and have an interest in technology and are willingness to learn.
Yeah, so how many comprise the technology team?
Right now we have 50.
And what all do y'all do? I know that y'all have gone to some events, but what are just some highlights of what you have done with the team?
We have students compete in different levels. Everybody competes in computer literacy, so we learn about that. We have robotics, we have multimedia design, we have video design, we have computer programming, and we also have web design. So they all learn different aspects and work together to create a project.
Yes. So what are some events that y'all have gone to compete with your technology?
We've been to the state fair at Faulkner State, and then we went to Montgomery at a state competition, and then we've been to the film festival.
Wonderful. So what is your role in the technology team?
I'm in video production, which is you have to figure out what you're going to do, and then you have to plan it and film it, wham it up.
Yeah.
And you edit it, and then make your final product.
Yes, and I understand you have another role. What is
Yes, I'm in robotics, and we just make our robots, try to figure out something that can help society and make the world a better place.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for telling us all about the technology team and all of your wonderful trophies that you have won at these fairs, and we look forward to seeing all that you accomplish in the future.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Up next, we are going to look at some of the Dawes designers and see different arts and crafts that they do. Arts and crafts are a fun way to show off your creative side. And here with us to tell us a little bit more about arts and crafts are the Dawes designers. And I'm joined with their instructor, Miss Spector. How are y'all doing today?
We're doing great.
Good. So can you tell us a little bit about how this club got started and what the initiative was behind it?
Yes, I love doing arts and crafts, and I thought that I would bring a little bit of that to Dawes Intermediate. We're so bogged down with our computer world these days, and I thought that the kids would enjoy doing arts and crafts.
Yes. So is there a requirement to get in there or a limit to how many is in the club?
I could only take 20, and the only requirement is a teacher recommendation, and I had 70 to sign up, and I could only randomly choose 20.
Yes. So there was a lot of interest in this club.
Yes, we've had a great time this year.
And like you said, this was the first year that y'all have had the club?
Yes, it is.
Cool. All right. So what are some things that y'all have been able to make in the Dawes designers?
We've been able to make no-sew tie blankets and wreaths.
Okay. And what has been your favorite thing that you have made this year?
My favorite thing is my blanket.
Your blanket? Is this it right here?
Yes, ma'am.
And what are some things, did you have to really practice to get it to look really good?
No, not really.
You just kind of got it the first time, so you're a natural designer. And I understand that you made this wreath as well?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you have a lot of fun making that?
Oh, yes, ma'am. I really enjoy it.
Was this your favorite project that y'all have done?
Yes, ma'am. I gotta say it is.
Oh, good. And I also understood that you said there were some students who even ventured out and did some entrepreneurship with their designs.
Yes, I have one student that is making wreaths now, and she's made about $500 on the side. Bailey as well has been making them for friends and family, and she did this wreath on the side. She didn't do this one in class.
Wow.
She's taking off with this, and she sends me text messages all the time with all of her little wreaths that she's making.
Wonderful.
Several of the kids have just done incredible, and they all send me pictures of what they've done. It's incredible.
Getting excited about their designs.
Yes.
Well, this is such a great thing, and I look forward to seeing all the other arts and crafts that y'all do in the future. Up next, we are going to look at the Legos Club and see some interesting designs that they have made. Okay, so by a show of hands, who likes to play with Legos? Me! Awesome. Well, we are joined here today with one of the Lego co-sponsors, Miss Carter, and a student, Brianna. Thank y'all for coming and talking with us about your Lego Club.
You're welcome. Thank you for joining us.
So, what goes on in the Lego Club? What are some of the things that y'all do?
In the Lego Club, the students get the opportunity to build with Legos, something they
Yes.
all love to do.
Oh, yes.
Sometimes we set a theme that they build with, and sometimes they get to use their own imaginations and make their own creations.
Yeah. So what are some of the requirements to get into the Lego Club?
Any of the 3rd through 5th grade students at Dawes are open to come into the Lego Club, but there is an application process that we use. This year has been our first year,
Yes.
and as part of the application, they had to write a short essay as to why they wanted to be part of the club. We only had room for 30 students, but we
wow.
had over 80 applications.
Wow.
So it was very
You really had to
difficult
narrow
make
it
that
down.
selection.
Yes. So what are some of the things that y'all have done in the Lego Club this year so far?
Well, we have, like at Thanksgiving, they had to make, they did terrific turkeys.
Oh.
At Christmas time, they did a Christmas theme. During February, we had Black History Month, and so they did something that went in with civil rights. We've had
Wonderful.
a space theme, vehicles of
Wow.
any kind, then again, as well as their own creations.
Very cool.
In between our meetings, all of the things that the students make are displayed here in our media center so that all of the students in the school can see them. Being our first year, everything has stayed just in-house, but in the future we're looking to actually take part in some Lego competitions, both locally and maybe even regionally.
Wonderful. So what are some of the things that you have designed this year?
I designed like a car,
Mhm.
a really like a taxi car.
Yeah. And
then-
have you had fun this year in the Lego Club?
Yes, ma'am.
So do you want to be an engineer when you grow up?
Yes, ma'am.
Very cool. Well, I look forward to seeing all the other designs that y'all make, and thank you so much for taking time to talk with me today.
Thank you.
Well, we're out of time. I would like to say a special thank you to all of the amazing faculty, staff, and students for showing us their schools here at Dawes Intermediate and earlier at Forest Hill Elementary. Tune in next time to see what school we will be highlighting. I am your host, Kimberly Dunn, and you are watching First Bell.